Hey there, Justin Christensen here, the co-founder and president of Conversion Fanatics and the #1 best-selling author of Conversion Fanatic, How to Double Your Customer Sales and Profits with A/B Testing. And today we want to talk about how to grow your business in these very uncertain economic times. Now, we're kind of faced with a situation right now that's looking vaguely like what happened in 2008. And 2009, and the question is, how do businesses survive this, particularly the online business world? Now, we know what's in the fate for many brick and mortar stores, for many other small service-based businesses that are, very customer facing, that are going to be reliant on, people showing up, things like retail, restaurants, bars, gyms, other, nail salons, hair salons, massage parlors, all of those things that require people to show up. But I wanted to hop on and share some of my experience with what I saw back in 2008. And fortunate enough for myself, our business at the time actually grew about 450 or 60% in 2008, and then again another 100% or so in 2009. So we have seen this before and came out on the other end. And in fact, we made millions of dollars in revenue during that time and saw just absolute explosive growth to the point where we couldn't even barely hold on. It was growing so fast. So what can businesses do today to make sure they come out, quote unquote, recession proof, their business for, marketers and entrepreneurs that cater, could be ecommerce, very online focused type businesses? And what can you do? E-commerce, we're reliant on supply chains. We're reliant, I have an e-commerce business myself. We're reliant on the supply chains, and we're reliant on, people to fulfill and package and all of those things. And I'm very fortunate to kind of see under the hood and behind the scenes of many businesses that do fantastic things, some small, some very large organizations. And, we're definitely seeing some slowdown, but those that are going to come out on top of this are the ones that are very proactive, the ones that are being very optimistic. They're rolling out new product lines. They're listening to their customers. They're doubling down on advertising. And I wanted to share some of my thoughts. I actually, printed them out here this morning on the kind of the protocol that I feel people need to follow, and some of the things that we're doing here at Conversion Fanatics to help our clients and our future clients, which in fact, we've got several companies that are coming on board here this week is the time of recording this video, that we're going to, help get through this particular, juncture as things, who knows what's going to happen, but we have to be prepared for it and be the leaders that we are in the marketing world. So number one is protect your most valuable asset, and that's your team. Yes, I'm sitting in my office right now here in Austin, Texas. I'm sitting at the conference table, and my team isn't here, and they won't be. Yesterday, we actually called our team and did a huddle on Sunday afternoon, and basically put together our game plan that we've been kind of planning out for the last week or so to have them work from home. And luckily, we're a digital business, and we can. We're going to miss that camaraderie. We're going to miss that interaction. We're going to miss that collaboration, that communication. But we're implementing measures to make sure that doesn't happen. So that communication breakdown, so we can over deliver for our clients, which is what we are hoping to do. And luckily, we work from home 1 day a week anyway. So a lot of this stuff is set up for that, but we're implementing daily huddles. We're implementing a quick, kind of roundtable call in the morning to help kind of just speed up that communication channel with ours. But keep them safe, use common sense, precautions like we're doing, letting them work from home, make sure they're safe and productive. That's the biggest thing. Number two is cut expenses. And now, I mean non-essential expenses. And when I say non-essential, I don't mean things like advertising. I don't mean things like, anything related to your customer experience. or your traffic. I don't mean anything that isn't not growing your audience or helping your traffic become more effective, like conversion optimization stuff. And yeah, I'm a little biased on that one, but it's definitely is going to help because I've seen it. And it's going to help you evolve and change and adapt to these trying measures versus just making dramatic changes and hoping that something, sticks and comes out on the other side. In fact, we had a very large client of ours make some changes in the midst of something and conversions absolutely wiped out. So what we did is we went back and we tested their philosophy and their idea. This was right when we were onboarding just a couple weeks ago. And we tested it and it actually decreased their results by almost 30%. But they didn't test it the first time around. So it's important that you test and evolve and be patient and calculated and, don't rush into things. Don't panic. Don't, just take a very methodical approach to this growth. But those who came out on the other side in 2008 and every other, type recession scenario in the last, 100 years or whatever came out, they were the ones that advertised. The attention spans are going to be at an all-time high right now. And there's going to be a lot of inventory. Traffic, I presume, is going to get a little bit cheaper just as things level out and, the ups and downs and roller coasters that we're going to experience that I foresee we're going to experience in the next few weeks or months or years in that fact, who knows. But in the very short-term foreseeable future, it's time for us to just double down on advertising. In fact, that's what we're doing here at Conversion Fanatics. We're doubling down on how we help our clients, the number of tests that we help. We're ramping up the speed and efficiency that we can do, and we're ramping up content such as videos like this. We're ramping up, a lot of awareness, a lot of education to help companies that are going to be starving for what it is that we have to offer. We're leaders in the business community, and yes, I'm speaking to you, business owners and executives, that we need to help our clients, we need to help our customers, we need to step up and take charge. And the only way to do that is by awareness and building up the things that provide value to our customers and get our products in the hands of more customers. Another thing you could do is save 25% of the newfound money that you're going to get, because if you're advertising and you're growing, yes, you're going to see some dips. Yes, you're going to see some fluctuation, but take 25 of that and start a financial cushion, because we don't know how rocky this is going to get. Don't be frivolous. Don't, plan that next corporate retreat. Don't, remodel the office. Don't do, all of those things, but plan, adapt accordingly. We're seeing some businesses already thrive during this and seeing, record March, even in the midst of all of this craziness. So save that, because we don't know how rocky it's going to be. 50% invest that money into your advertising. Attention right now, like I said, is at a premium. So get in front of your audience. They need our solutions more than ever before. And then take 25% of that money, invest back into your customers. Increase your value, pivot and adapt. We've already got clients that are adjusting and rolling out new adaptations of their product line. We don't say that you necessarily have to take a complete 180 turn in your business, but you might need to steer a little bit to, your approach in how that you take things. So improve your product, your customer experience, help them make your customers' lives easier. You could show your customers, how the product saves them money, because there's going to be a lot of people they're in a very contradiction mindset right now, and it's going to continue. A lot of people and a lot of families are going to be struggling during this time. A lot of people are already out of work because they, don't have things. When you're in the service business, you're going to get it handed to you. I was talking with people over the last couple weeks, and a lot of people are nervous. Myself, I'm being very optimistic. So show them how it's going to save them money. Show customers that how it's going to increase their security if you have a product like that. People want a sure thing right now. So it's all the psychological elements of it. But it's important for you as a business owner to stay positive. Foot on the gas. Do not let up. shift budget, advertise more. But you need to be taking that audience, increasing that audience, converting more of that audience, and expanding, because you're going to come out on top no matter what happens here. And then make your product convenient and easy. They're distracted right now. They'll still pay for convenience, but it's simple if it makes sense. We're going to see food delivery businesses absolutely explode right now. We're going to see a lot of other type convenience type things explode in the coming weeks as well. So it's important that you, a little recap, if you want to grow, we've got a lot of things coming down. We're going to be doing a lot of education. We're going to be doubling down on how we help our clients. We're taking care of our team and our staff and their health and their well-being. We're taking care of our clients' needs as best as possible to help them through these times. But it's important for you as a business owner to do the same. So, take that, advertise, increase budgets where you can, adapt, change, test, measure, evolve through your optimization efforts, save some money, invest some money, make your product more convenient, pivot where you can, but most of all, just stay positive, and you're going to come out on the other side. We look forward to seeing what we can do to help you and your business. And if you have any questions, feel free to chime in the comments on whatever platform this goes out on. But I look forward to seeing what happens here. I'm optimistic. I'm positive. I'm unknown, but I know we're going to come out stronger and bigger at the end of it. So this is Justin Christensen from Conversion Fanatics again. Take care and make it a great day.